ideal conditions here this afternoon. Captains from both teams are meeting at midfield. We see Mark Weekly, Chad Barnett, Matt Mihelich, or I should say Kevin Winder, and also Jed Benedict, the four captains representing PLU at the midfield stripe. Our officials for today's ball game, the referee is Charlie Zubin. Charlie Phipps is the umpire. The head linesman, Jerry Meyerhoff. The line judge is Dan Louie. The field judge is Larry Labrie. The side judge will be Monty Walton, and the back judge is Darren Nelson. I want to remind you that there's always Coca-Cola at Mega Foods. Mega Foods just off I-5 at South 84th Street. Open 24 hours for shopping convenience, featuring great everyday low prices. Look for the Coca-Cola display at Mega Foods, South 84th and Hosmer in Tacoma. And, of course, stay tuned because after the game, we will be selecting the Mega Foods Mega Player of the Game for PLU. That will be during the post-game activity immediately following this afternoon's action. The Lutes remained number 5 in the latest NAIA Division II coaches poll, coming off the strength of that tie against Linfield, but the Wildcat back deep for Eastern Oregon inside his 5-yard line is Kevin Posey. He is from Kennewick, running back, 5'7", 170-pound junior, and he is joined back there by Kobe Stemmerman out of Coos Bay, Oregon. Thomas has it teed up on the hash mark right side, and Lutz will put it in play here this afternoon as we're set for the first quarter of play from Spark Stadium in Puyallup. The signal, and here's Thomas. And the kick. It is high and will be taken by an up back at the 15. Across the 20 at the near sideline. Cuts back inside the 25 to the 27-yard line. Tackled there by B.J. Seidel for PL in the lineup. With one back behind him, man in motion through the formation. Kale Hockett, the big tight end. He'll line up strong right side. Receivers left and right on the formation. Backs now shift to the eye. Option play down the far sideline. It's kept by the quarterback on the option play, and he's wrapped up from behind Kevin Winder. The 39-yard line, hash mark right side of Eastern Oregon. Weekly on third down will operate out of the shotgun with two back split. Whittingham in the backfield. Receivers left and right. Barnett is wide left on the play. Stanley, the tight end, to the right side. And on the snap, handoff to Tang, has the first down, heads up middle, bounces off a defender across the 30, down to the 27-yard line, and a PLU first down. Weekly sends three receivers, wide left, Tom Barber, the lone setback, behind him in the backfield. Weekly back to pass, has some time. Now will sprint to the near sideline away from pressure. Looking, throwing toward the end zone. He got Barnett, diving catch, touchdown, PLU. Chad Barnett with his second touchdown of the ball game. One running and now one on a spectacular diving catch in the near front corner of the end zone. Now the extra point off the foot of Davey Thomas. Carl Losap again with the hold. Snap is back. The kick is up and on its way. The kick is no good. Wide right. And so with 8:10 left in the first quarter, our score is Pacific.
Number 70 for Mark Weekly, breaking the old mark of 69 by Todd Greeno, who played at Willamette. Congratulations to Mark Weekly on a nice 27-yard touchdown strike to Chad Barnett.
Thomas has it teed up, kicking left to right. A high kick will be taken inside the 5 at the 2-yard line. On the return, Eastern Oregon across the 10, the 15, and sandwiched across the 20-yard line and dropped near the 22.
And split backs, I mean, good things are going to...
Foreman comes wide left at the short side of the field. First and 10 from their own 22, hash mark left side. Eastern Oregon down now 13-0. Two back split offset to the left. And the receiver strong right as well. As Davis dropping back to pass pressure from the backside. Hit down he goes back at the 15-yard line. And killing untouched around the right end for the Lutes was just a loss on the play of 7. And second down and 17. Up and coming for entire game last week against a very tough Linfield defense, but the PLU defense has picked up basically where they left off last week. On second and 17, Davis looking to throw down the near sideline. Now he heaves one over the middle, and it's caught all over the shoulder grab with a defender in excellent coverage across the 30 feet.
A glove, I guess, it's a cliche, but he was right there and good coverage. Foreman just brought it in and made a nice catch.
First down, brings the ball out to the Mountaineer 39, and they'll operate out of the shotgun on first down. Davis inside, handoff to Butterfield. The lone setback gets up across the 40, near the 46-yard line, picks up close to 7 on the play. That looks very familiar. Looks almost like the wraparound. Second down, I should say. Second and a long 3 for the first down. They need to get to the 49, their own 49 for the first. Again, they'll operate out of the shotgun, moving along the defensive line. The Lutes get back. Back to throw. Davis steps up, dumps one off to his back. Butterfield pressured and driven out of bounds by John Hamill, and now a flag comes in late. I wonder if Hamill maybe grabbed a face mask as he was riding Butterfield out of bounds.
Arms up and talking with the official as if, you know, he's doing stuff to me, I got to respond to him. And I think Cockett was the one who committed the infraction, but like you said, another big play. The 4th penalty already for the Mounties.
Well, now they're going the other way with the penalty, so apparently they pointed the wrong way. They first said holding Mountaineers, but apparently the holding call against PLU, so a break for the Mountaineers moved the ball down into Lute territory at the PLU 44-yard line, and a first down to boot. Ball resting between the hashes on first and 10. Their first foray into the Lute side of the field. Out of the shotgun, Davis takes the snap, dropping back, getting some pressure, throwing over the middle for his tight end. Cockett catches it, but it's a gain of maybe 1, if that. Looks like he actually got back. 6'8", 275 is quite the target, but Mike Woodard goes wide right. The backs are split behind quarterback Davis on second down. The tight end strong right. Hand off to Butterfield, trying to break to the outside, and he gets ankle tackled by Albert Jackson and dropped for a loss of 2 on the play. Just from the PLU 44-yard line, just outside the 44 hash is Jason Fawcett. Out of the shotgun, Davis back to throw, has time, throwing over the middle. It's complete, hit immediately on the play, although as the receiver, that was Mendoza. Their offensive lines are going to do. Head coach Orson Christensen and his 7-4. They need to get inside the PLU 38-yard line for the first. They'll operate out of the shotgun. Butterfield is the lone setback in the backfield along with the quarterback. to throw. Davis throws over the middle. It's incomplete. Reaching in and knocking the ball out at the last second was Benedict. It was intended for the receiver cutting across on the play. And that was Chris Voigt, the running back, who came out of the backfield. A little delay. And the ball incomplete as Benedict got a hand on it and knocked it free. An incomplete pass, and so the Lutes will take over on downs. We have 3:43 to go here in the quarter. A reminder that you are listening to Lute Football on 1180 KLAY Lakewood, Tacoma. PLU Football from their own 43-yard line. Hash mark left side, moving left to right. The backs split behind quarterback Weekly. Operates under center with a wing to the left side. Toss sweep to Barnett. Cuts inside a block and ankle tackled. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And nice job defensively that time from Charles.
Took that away from him last week, and I think PLU wants to start utilizing that more in their offensive game plan.
2nd and 10, hash mark right side at their own 37-yard line. Man in motion, Barnett coming toward the formation. Weekly inside handoff to Tang, and Tang is hit and dropped at the line of scrimmage. Again, no gain on the play. The defensive line.
Tui Samatatele, I believe. I probably butchered it, but Tui will call him probably the rest of the afternoon.
We'll call him Tui. He was in on the stop. It's 3rd down and 9 for the Lutes. Out of the shotgun. Weekly back to pass. Looking over the middle. Throws tight end wide open. Stanley upfield with momentum across the 40. Down to the 37-yard line into Eastern Oregon territory. Something the Lutes were able to do late in the ballgame last week was convert 3rd and 4th downs towards a big 4th and 26. That begins 40-yard line. 1st and 10 Weekly with trips to the wide side, the left side of the formation. Working out of the shotgun, dropping back. Here comes the blitz from the right side, throwing to Aaron Tang along the near sideline. Cuts to the 35, the 30 down the near sideline to the 25 and dragged down from behind. Clint Williams, the free safety.
Blockers in motion and what they perceive as being a big loss or a
inside Eastern Oregon territory as Tang picked up the 1st down. And the backs are split on offset to the right. Weekly under center here with tight ends left and right in strong. On 1st down throwing, and the receiver Tang came in. The pass went outside as he made his cut down at the 15-yard line. It's incomplete, and just a little mix-up on the pattern between quarterback. So here's 2nd and 10 for the Lutes, and Weekly again will operate out of the shotgun. Two backs are split in the backfield along with him. Gavin Stanley comes to the short side, wide right, and Tang is wide left. Inside handoff to Burnett, sweeping to the left side. Now he cuts back the other direction, and he gets a block from Mark Weekly. Took out one lineman, and then Barnett is able to get back to the 25, and that is hit with Mark Weekly with a nice bit of blocking on that particular.
Suddenly Mark Weekly was his lead blocker, and he went and brought the
back up, and he is operating out of the shotgun on 3rd and 10. He has the receiver wide left, takes the snap, rolls to his left, looking for his receiver to make the cut. Now he throws back the other way, in and out of the hands of a diving Chad Barnett down at the 10-yard line. It goes incomplete. Coverage on the play by the free safety Clint Williams, the 6'1", 180-pound sophomore from LeGrand. And so PLU now 4th and 10. And,
lead here. Why not?
Jim Shapiro comes wide right to the short side of the field. Out of the shotgun Weekly, looking on the near sideline. Has time throwing over the middle. It's in and out of the hands, and incomplete. It was Gavin Stanley, the intended receiver, and he got sandwiched by Andrew Amave, among others, the strong safety. And it goes incomplete, but the ball was bouncing around like a pinball.
They stalled that drive with incompletion.
Out of the eye on 1st down. Davis, freshman quarterback, hands off to the deep back, and Butterfield tries the right side and got back to the line of scrimmage, and not much more. Ted Riddell, Josh Again, nothing. Jackson, the end, who looped around all the way from his left end spot to make the tackle up play for the Mountaineers. And again, Davis out of the shotgun, getting some pressure, throws, has a crossing pattern, is complete to his back, coming out of the backfield. Voigt up near the 35 and close to a first. If they try to draw the Lutz offside. Riddell and Barnett have dropped back inside the 35 down to our right. Scott awaiting the snap. It's high, almost, it is over his head, off his fingertips, has to chase it down at the 10, picks it up, now he's going to have to run with it, running to the far sideline. He's got Lutz chasing him, and Josh Arnold pushes him out at the 20, and PLU will take over. 1st and 10 at the Eastern Oregon 20-yard line. To go before intermission. First down play. Tight end comes strong left for the Lutz. Kale Pilan. And a man in motion out of the backfield is Barnett coming to the near side. Weekly drops back. Flag on the play. I think the Lutz are going to be called for an illegal procedure. Meanwhile, over the middle, the pass to Aaron Tang breaks his way. At Barber pushing his way inside. And did he get in for the touchdown? Yes, touchdown PLU. But let's hold off because there is a flag, and I think the Lutz had 2 men in motion at the snap of the football, and this one will probably be coming back. Mark Wakely talking with the man who threw the flag, but I don't think he's going to win the argument. Barnett
appeared to be a 21-yard touchdown, but it's a 5-yard penalty, and negates a big play for PLU.
So it brings up 1st and 15. Ball back at the 26. Quick hit out to the outside. Barnett looking for a block from his tight end. Gets it down the near sideline to the 10 and out of bounds. And a flag late. And let's see, Gavin Stanley gets up, take their first time out of the first half. It comes at the 13:07 mark of the second quarter with PLU on top by a score of 13-0. You are listening to PLU football on 1180 KLAY. Of Eastern Oregon fans across the way from us here at Spark Stadium who have made the trip. I imagine some of those are from the local area. So it's now 1st and 23 for the Lutz. First down, the good news. The bad news, they need 23 yards. Shapiro in motion out of the backfield. Breaks to the outside. Weekly takes the snap, rolls right, looking, throwing on the run, has completion to his tight end up at the 20, cuts back in, Stanley at the 15, up to the 10 and dragged down there, and he has the first down. He picks up 24. So the Lutz get it all back in one play. Stanley just
strong safety who came up to defend on that play, and just a little spin move after he caught it. Ended up picking 24 yards and the first down, and they're just inside the 10, so they're going to have to get it in on 3 plays or settle for a field goal.
1st and 10 from the 10-yard line. Hash mark right side. Shapiro comes wide left to the wide side of the field. One setback behind the quarterback. This is Barber over the right side. Inside the 10. Stood up as he got across the 10. Close to the 9-yard line. On the play. Ball is just across the 10-yard line. So 2nd down. Shapiro again will come wide left. Barber split in the backfield along with Barnett. A movement along the line as Milan shifts. The tight end now. Shapiro goes in motion toward the formation. Weekly back to pass. Fake to Barnett. Getting pressure. Rolls to the right. Looking. Now he's going to step back the other way. Looking the other way. Getting pressure from Tui. Steps away from that pressure. Still on the run. Looking into the back of the end zone. 2 receivers. Touchdown. PLU. Gavin Stanley on the reception. And that mega play by the Lutz brought to you by Mega Foods. Mega Foods at South 72nd and Hosmer just off I-5. Open 24 hours a day. The Magic Man, Mark Weekly, creating that touchdown for the Lutz when it looked.
Touchdown pass, although he threw it about 40.
Lutz will go for 2. Weekly. Back to throw. Throws one into the corner of the end zone far side. They got it. 2 points. And the Lutz pick up the extra point they missed previously, and I believe it may have been Stanley on the end of this one as well. We can't see the number right now as he's being congratulated. He just Weekly took the snap, 2-step drop, and hung it up for his tight end to cross through the back of the end zone. It is Stanley on the 2-point conversion at the 11:32 mark. The Lutz on top now, 21-0. Thomas has it teed up down to our right at the 35-yard line. He approaches the football, and he sends this one on a line drive. Bounces at the 20, picked up by an up back. This is Butterfield on the reverse. He'll give it to the other man coming through. This is Foreman, and he's tripped up in the open field. What a great job in the open field by the Lutz special teams, and that one goes to Kirk Hamilton.
And Foreman got the handoff and had open running room, but Hamilton, nice stop to prevent the big rundown.
1st and 10 from their own 27, hash mark right side. Out of the eye, Davis, the quarterback, with his team now trailing 21-0. Handoff. And they'll try to bring it around the near side, hurdling the 30-yard line and getting up near the 35 for Eastern Oregon. The ball carrier is in on Tacoma Mall Boulevard in Tacoma, and by Budget Car and Truck Rental of Tacoma. The smart money is on budget. And the little footballs flying in the stands below us every time the Lutes score. Little plastic footballs come up. Out of the shotgun on 2nd and 3. Man in motion, Foreman through the formation from the near to the far side. Davis juggled the snap, and now a whistle blows. Could be delay of game coming up here against the Mountaineers, which would be another setback. It is delay of game, Eastern Oregon. That's going to bring them back to the 30, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
Tom, this is a big, big offensive series for the Mounties if they want to get back in this game. Or start executing a little better because they're down 21-0 here just into the second quarter.
It is 2nd and 8, not 3rd and 8. Davis throwing as he's hit, and it's almost intercepted. He was hit as he threw the ball and almost picked off by the Lutes, stepping 18 mark of the second quarter, and brings up 3rd down and 8. Anderson will go wide left. A low snap. Davis picks it up. Here comes the pressure. The blitz. They throw it over the middle. The big tight end's got it at the 35 and up close to a first down, but going to be about a yard and a half shy. Back in, so they're going to go for it here on 4th down. A gutsy move early on in the ball game. Down 21-0. Eastern Oregon. Let's see if they will try to draw the defense off. They'll operate out of the eye. Davis under center. Casey Powers. And a long count. And there's movement along the offensive line. And that was the left tackle, Robert Vallejo, 6'3", 250. Back inside his 20-yard line, awaiting the snap. Last time he was in this situation, the ball sailed off of his fingertips over his head, and the Lutes took over at the 20 and turned it into 6 points. Riddell and Barnett back at the 30, down to our right, awaiting the snap. The officials marking off a penalty, and now the official call, and now they'll get out of the way, and they'll snap the football with 9:54 to go in the first half. PLU with a 3-touchdown lead. Snap is back. He dropped the snap, and he's hit immediately, dropped in the backfield, and the Lutes will take over at the 21-yard line. I think that was Mark Gibbons. Let's see, it was one of the extra DBs, and I believe it was Mark Gibbons, the sophomore out of Suquamish, coming through as Scott dropped the snap from center. That time it was right in his hands, and he just couldn't handle it.
Well, Gibbons normally would proceed with caution on a punt to not run into the kicker as soon as that ball's bobbled, though. Scott is open game for a tackle, and Gibbons that time brought him down for about a 12-yard loss.
Man in motion as Barnett comes toward the near side, out of the backfield. Weekly back to pass, getting pressure as the ends are coming in. He breaks free. No, he can't get away, and he's written down back outside the 35 at the 38-yard line. A sack on the play and a loss of nearly 20 yards. They'll lose about 16 on the play, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 26. That time Weekly unable to avoid the oncoming rush. The two ends, Durfee and Skirvin, coming off the line at the snap. Beat lead. Keopilan will come wide left, and Barnett and Tang are in the slot to the left side, so it's trips to the left, and Barber the lone setback. Weekly under center, and we have a whistle and possibly delay a game. PLU, in fact, that is the call, so the Lutes will lose 5 more. It'll be 2nd down and 32 for PLU. They need to get down to the eastern, the 11-yard line for a first down for the Mountaineers. Weekly under center with 2 backs, split offset to the left. The wing to the left side is Barnett. And double tight ends on 2nd and long. Weekly over the middle. He throws complete. Reaching back to bring it in down at the 32-yard line is Gavin Stanley. Plenty of action here this evening, this afternoon. He's certainly back and healthy at 100%. 3 receivers, trips to the wide side, the left side of the field. Weekly under center with Barber the lone setback. Weekly back to pass. Here comes the pressure. Steps up. Has some room. Breaks free to the 30, the 20, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, PLU. And that mega play by the Lutes brought to you by Mega Foods. Mega Foods at South 72nd and Hosmer, just off I-5 and open 24 hours a day.
And it just doesn't get much better than that if you're a PLU fan. Mark Weekly showing why he is so good and so effective and so much a part of this offense. A couple guys almost got him in the backfield. He turned it up, made a couple cuts, basically sliced through two defenders that came up to try and make the stop, and goes in 32 yards for the score.
And now the extra point off the foot of Jamie Thomas. The attempt out of the hold of Carl Hoseth. Trevor White, the deep snapper, puts it back. It's down, it's up, it's good. And with 7:38 to go here in the first half, our score, Pacific Lutheran 28, Eastern Oregon nothing. You're listening to Luke Football on 1180 KLAY. Student body on their feet down below us, enjoying what they have seen so far from the Lutes. Line drive will be taken by an up back Butterfield at the 25. Stetter steps to the outside, looking for some room, has the 30, and driven out of bounds into the PLU bench, all the way over to the grandstands, and almost ran into the cyclone fence that separates the sidelines and the grandstands. And a flag on the play, and it looks like we're probably going to get a late hit against PLU. He went out at the 34, and there was still some Lutes coming hard when he
had 12 or 13 against Wildcats.
From their own 49-yard line, moving left to right, backs in the eye behind Davis. Receivers are left and right. The tight end is strong left on the play. It is 1st and 10, trailing by 4 touchdowns. Davis hands off in the backfield, and they got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Knopf on the carry for the Mountaineers. 6 foot, 190-pound junior from Nyssa, Oregon, in the eastern half of the state near the Idaho border. We're approaching out of the shotgun with receivers left and right. Woodward comes to the near side, wing to the left side, and Davis 6 yards behind center, waiting to snap. On 2nd down and 10, here comes the pressure, it's coming, and here comes Albert Jackson with help from his friends, drops Davis back at the 29-yard line. Albert Jackson led the way, but plenty of other Lutes were there, including Brian Alexander and Jason Teal, and even Kevin Winder came in on the play, and they lost all the way back to the 32-yard. Our two receivers left for Eastern Oregon, and Davis once again will operate from the shotgun. Woodward will come short, wide right on the play. Back to throw, getting some pressure, and he's hit and dropped. Ted Riddell backed into him that time and still able to knock him down onto his backside. Again, Albert Jackson was there for PLU, but I see Jason Teal also getting up from where Davis was dropped, but Ted Riddell was pushing an offensive lineman, and as he did, he spun backward and ran right into the quarterback Davis and knocked him over back at the 21-yard line. So 4th and 38, and another adventure in the life of their punter Scott, who's back at his 7, awaiting the snap. Riddell and Barnett awaiting the kick. Almost blocked it. It's a nice high, hanging but short kick. Barnett will take it at his 42. Looking for some running room. Down the near sideline, the 50, the 40. He's got the 30. No one's going to touch him. He's down to the 10, 5. Touchdown, PLU.
No flags on the field. 59 yards. What a nice run back by Chad Barnett. He took about 3 steps to the right. Didn't see any open running space. Made a quick cut back to the left. Found an avenue down the left sidelines and was gone.
And that mega play by the Lutes brought to you by Mega Foods. Mega Foods at South 72nd and Hosmer, just off I-5. Open 24 hours a day. And for Chad Barnett, his 3rd touchdown of the first half. And once again, they will set up for the extra point. Jamie Thomas eyeing the crossbars as the Lutes still in their huddle. 5:10 remaining here in the first half, and the Lutes lead it right now 34-0, looking for their 35th point. Carl Hoseth with a knee down will hold it at the 10. Trevor White, the deep snapper, over the ball. It's back, it's up, it's on its way, and it is good. And with 5:10 to go here in the first half of play, the Lutes extend their lead. It's PLU 35, Eastern Oregon nothing. You're listening to Luke Football on 11.
Saw Carl Hoseth warming up at the sidelines earlier, and with a comfortable 35-0 lead, you wonder if Mark Weekley and the rest of the starters will see much action.
Frosty, you would imagine they would, the way the defense is playing, throwing a shutout right now. Thomas's kick is high and will be taken at the 8-yard line. Across the 15 to the 20 to the 30-yard line to the 35. Got room in front of him. This is Foreman. Dragged down from behind. Thomas, the kicker, was waiting, but it was Scott Larson who made the ankle grab up at the PLU 48-yard line. So a nice return by Foreman. We almost had back-to-back kick returns here in the game. On first down, hash mark right side, backs in the eye, and receivers left and right. Woodward comes to the near side, tight in a strong left. Tease toss sweep to the left side, and this is Knopf, and Knopf finding his way upfield, cutting in and out of defenders, gets it across the PLU 40 down to the 37-yard line, and that's good enough for on the first half. They're trying to break onto the scoreboard. And we do see some of the extra DBs in the ball game now for the Lutes. Again, operating out of the eye. Toss sweep to the short side. The right side, Knopf cuts inside and gets up near the 35, maybe the 34-yard line. A gain of about 3 on the play. It'll bring up second down and 7. Linebacker Gibbons is in there in the defensive backfield along with Brian Alexander. And again, the backs in the eye on second and 7. And the handoff, Knopf breaks to the outside looking for the corner around the left end, but he's wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. In fact, may have even lost the yard on the
far down marker says second down, and the scoreboard says second down, and I'm trying to figure out how we get it down in here.
Well, it says second and 8, so from behind center, back to throw, pressure coming. Davis throws to Butterfield near sideline at the 40, 35, and down to the 30, and dragged out of bounds by Albert Jackson, who came from behind to bring him down. Now near the 30-yard line, and 30 shy of the 29-yard line, hash mark right side, and third down and 6 now coming up for Eastern Oregon. Woodward comes wide right to the short side of the field. Davis out of the shotgun with a tight end strong right, a wing to the left side, back to pass, looking for Butterfield out of the backfield, takes the swing pass, trying to cut inside, gets back to the 30, and down close to a first down at the 25-yard line. He'll be about a yard shy. You want to punt. The PLU 26-yard line, hash mark left side. Woodward comes wide right, back split offset to the right side, behind Davis, the quarterback. Tight end. He is strong to the right side. Cockett. Back to throw, rolling, throwing to Butterfield out of the backfield, has the catch, has the first down, has the 20, has the 18-yard line dropped by Alexander. And Gibbons on the play for PLU, coming up from the defensive, as is Ryan Mangan and Josh Arnold along the defensive front with Albert Jackson. 2:08 to go here in the first half. PLU leading 35-0. And rolling to the near sideline with the football. Davis going to throw on the run to his big tight end Cockett at the 5, and he gets upended at the 5-yard line by Gibbons. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape on that one.
Well, you got Cockett at 6'7", 265, I believe.
Oregon, their deepest penetration of the afternoon against this PLU defense. At the 5-yard line, hash mark right side. Backs are split offset to the left behind the quarterback. Davis under center with receivers left and right. Cockett the tight end is strong left. On first and goal, Davis rolling into Albert Jackson. Throws to Butterfield out of the backfield. Hit at the goal line. Backs his way over. Touchdown, Eastern Oregon. And the contingent of Eastern Oregon fans who made the trip here this afternoon on their feet across the way from us. Bob Butterfield, left Bob Butterfield right on that play, usually with that little swing. And one member of the Eastern Oregon team, Leighton, getting out of the field. He is set, low snap, kick, block. It's loose. It can be picked up and returned. It's picked up by Gibbons, dribbling. He's got the ball. No one's going to get him. The Lutes are going to pick up another point or two here as Gibbons is on his way to the end zone. And the Lutes are going to add on to their lead. I believe that's worth 2 points.
Indeed it is.
And it'll be 37-6. PLU, somebody's put up 6 points on the board, but that is not a touchdown. You can return the block extra point, but it is not worth 6 points. It's only worth 2. And nice bit of juggling with that loose football. The kicker was trying to knock it away, and Gibbons had it on his fingertips, got control of it, and no one was going to catch him as he was off to the races.
I'm not sure he got the finger at it. Like you said, Gibbons.
PLU, as they get 2 in the most unique way that you can score 2 points in football. The other way, of course, is also doesn't blow off the tee, and the kick is high and will be taken by Barnett at his own 6-yard line. Hash mark left, cutting across field to the far sideline, looking for a hole up the far sideline. He's got some room, flag flies. He's up across the 35 to the 37, and usually on a situation like this, if a flag comes in, it's the illegal block or clip against the return team, so PLU will probably start back deep. And now let's see if we see Carl Hosef come onto the field for PLU. I see
Joseph talking to Frosty Westring, the PLU head coach, and indeed
one of the guard spots for the Lutes. And Requa comes wide left on 1st and 10 from their own 10-yard line. Movement along the defensive line. Toss sweep to the near side, left side, and they cut it up across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Now we got to pull out the scoreboard and check the ball carrier. That time it was Corey Beret, and he picks up yardage out across the 15. We're down to 46 seconds to go in the half. Back split offset, toss sweep right side. This is Requa, and he's tripped up in the backfield. Nice job by the strong safety and on the sideline. Usually the backup quarterback is signaling in the play call. In this particular instance, with Hoseth in the game, Weekly is on the sideline, and he is most likely the one signaling the play call into quarterback Hoseth on 3rd down. Back split offset to the left, receiver wide left, hand off to the up back Joe Turgeon, stumbles his way across the 15 out to the 17-yard line and stopped there. And so that is going to be the end of the first half of play. We have reached halftime at Sparks Stadium with our score. Pacific Lutheran
High and deep, and it will be taken by Foreman at the 5, to the 10, the 15, the 20, hurdles the 20 up to the 25, and falls forward to the 27-yard line, and it will be 1st and 10 for Eastern Oregon at their own 27. We're down hash mark left side, and they'll be moving right to left, and Davis continues at quarterback. And Butterfield in the backfield. Foreman, the receiver now, will come wide left on the play. On 1st and 10, Davis brings the offense up to the line of scrimmage. He's tied in a strong right. And he'll take it on the option. Deep pitch to Knopf. Knopf around the right corner and gets up across the 30, up near the 32-yard line. And so he picks up close to 5 on 1st down. Nice job as Mendoza comes wide left. Sophomore out of Prosser, Washington, played for the Mustangs. Backs are split offset to the right side. Davis back to pass. 2-step drop ball deflected and intercepted by the Lutz Jed Benedict, the linebacker. Kind of falling back toward the line of scrimmage when he saw that ball up in the air. Let's check it. John Ruby with the interception. Well, someone got a finger on it, and Ruby was resting hash mark left side. Lutz moved left to right here in the 3rd quarter. Wing Barnett, Aaron Tang is right on the play, double tied in strong left and right, 2-back split and offset behind the quarterback Weekly on 1st down. The big fullback Barber gets it and tries the left side, gets forward for a yard before he is pushed back. We'll see who comes off the Eastern Oregon 35-yard line, hash mark left side. And 2 receivers will come wide right. Stanley and Tang, 2-back split offset to the right side. Weekly with Tang in motion now back toward the formation, dropping straight back. Throws over the middle to Tang. Tang at the 30. Splits away from one defender, but spun out of bounds at the 28-yard line. A few yards shy of a 1st down. And 3 situation here. Check that. He picked up about 6 yards. 3rd and 3 for PLU. Wallace just shy of the 28-yard line. Hash mark left side. Weekly now with 3 in the backfield behind him. And double tight end strong left and right. 3rd and 3 with 13:25 to go 3rd quarter. Following the interception, PLU on offense. Option play to the near side. Weekly on the carry. Going to sprint upfield. Looking for the 1st down marker. Tripped up in the backfield by the strong safety. And he is short of the 1st down by 2 yards. That was Alamave who made the stop. He sliced through as the blocking looked like it had formed for PL, part of his body on Weekly's legs to stop him short of the 1st down. So on 4th and 1, PLU with a full house backfield. Weekly rolling, sprinting, throwing, looking in the end zone. He had his receiver turn the other way. It's incomplete almost. Intercepted by the corner, Sean Reeves, down at the 10-yard line. Weekly was getting pressure by Scott Ross for football deep in the Eastern Territory on 4 downs. So the interception, the Lutz cannot capitalize, and Eastern gets the football back. PLU's defensive alignment, 4-3, and the linebackers crowding the line of scrimmage. We see Liddell is lined up strong right, and they hand it off, and the ball carrier, probably Butterfield, where the pile is moving forward, gets it across the 30 up to the 32-yard line. It is Butterfield who comes out of the pile after picking up about 5. Butterfield just a tough guy to bring down. Keeps those legs moving. Each side, or wing to the left. The tight end, Cockett, is strong left, and one setback behind Davis on second down. Lutz looking blitz, but the linebackers drop back. Handoff Butterfield, kind of trying to find a hole, and he pushes the pile forward again across the 35, up near the 36-yard line, and about 2 yards. Lutheran Brotherhood and your local Lutheran Brotherhood agents, and by budget car and truck rental up to cover. The smart money is on budget. So 3rd and 1. Davis back to throw. Throwing. Has a receiver open across the 40. Goes to his knees. That's Woodward up at the 42 for the first down. Coverage on the play for just the first one for Woodward this afternoon. So the first down at their own 42, hash mark right side as they move right to left here in the quarter. Receivers are left and right. Two-back split offset to the left side, and the tight end Cockett is strong left, and Davis on the snap rolling to the near side. Pitch back to Butterfield. Butterfield hemmed in along the near sideline and dropped at the 42. May have lost a yard on the play. See Matt Mihelich over there for PLU, and got help on the play from Josh Arnold. And the Lutz did a good job of stringing that one out. And that's just a good example of PLU's team speed on defense to really, like I said, Strayman comes wide left to the short side, Woodward wide right. And out of the shotgun, Davis steps up into the pocket, throws, and then he was hit by Mihelich as he was throwing, and the ball was incomplete. Went about 5 yards and just fell incomplete. And good pressure again, wide left. 2 receivers right. Cockett is in the slot. Out of the shotgun. Davis back to throw, looking, and this one is incomplete. Short hopped his receiver again. He was hit as he released the football. And that's out here. And again, just harking back to the first half, he did have trouble on a couple. One not his fault, the high snap. The other one, a snap that he bobbled and he was tackled. And PLU took advantage of both of those and scored. The snap is back. He has it. The pressure's coming. Gibbons almost got a hand on it. It's a high short kick. Fair catch called for by Barnett at the 28-yard line of PLU. And so the Lutz will take over offensively now. With 9:48 to go in the third quarter, they lead it 37-6. And they have it, the offensive unit, up to the line of scrimmage. Senior out of Liberty High School in Renton, Mark Weekly. Right behind him, under center, with 2 back split offset to the right side. Has 2 receivers left. Tang was in the slot. Handoff to the big fullback. Barber spins away from one defender. Gets up to the 30 for a gain of 2. And a tackle by Scott Ronson, the linebacker. And they'll be heading down to Ashland, Oregon to take on the Raiders of Southern Oregon State College. In fact, the next 2 games for PLU will be away from home, as they will be in Salem the week after that to play the Willamette Bearcats. 2nd and 9 for the Lutz. Trips to the wide side, the left side of the field. One setback, Barber. Option play, PLU. Pitch back to Barber across the 30. Stutter steps his way up near the 35. Let's mark him down at the 34 before he's hit and stopped. And so PLU will be faced with a 3rd down and 5 play coming from just inside their own 35-yard line. Hash mark left side. Gavin Stanley will come wide right. Tang is in a slot. Weekly out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Rolls to the near sideline. Still looking now. Lofts one up down the sideline for Stanley. Reaches out with one hand. Can't pull it in at the 40-yard line. It goes incomplete. Coverage provided by the linebacker Mitchell. And Weekly just a little too far out ahead of his intended receiver that time, and it goes incomplete. And so PLU will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. So Mark Weekly will have to do the honors. And Aaron Tang and Stanley both found some room behind the secondary that time. Mark Weekly just kind of lofted it up. Aaron Tang actually stumbled and fell. I'm not sure if that was intended for Tang or for Stanley, but just fell off the fingertips, and like you said, the first punt of the day for Mark Weekly. So Weekly back at his 20 will await the snap from Trevor White. And the snap is back. The kick is off. It's a line drive. It really hangs up, and it's over the head of Knopf, rolling toward the end zone, and goes into the end zone. And the wind was actually coming at Weekly at the time. That was like a shot out of a cannon off of his foot. Over the head of Knopf. It just can gain momentum as it headed downfield over his head, bounced about the 2 and into the end zone for a touchback. So Eastern Oregon will take over. 1st and 10 at their own 20, moving right to left. 65-yard punt that time by Weekly. A net of 45 since he comes back out to the 20. Mark getting a friendly high-five slap from his dad. Ralph, of course, is the PLU special teams coach. So Davis in the offense for Eastern Oregon back on the field, operating out of the I formation, and the toss sweep to the left side to Knopf across the 20, the 25, the 30-yard line, and down he goes, but he should have a first down. Trevor White and Ted Riddell on among those. First and 10 for Eastern Oregon. A new fresh set of downs at the 8-minute mark of the third quarter. A reminder to stay tuned after the game for the post-game show, and Mike and I will be selecting the PLU Mega Foods Mega Player of the game. Again, out of the eye with receivers left and right from the hash mark left side. And again, the toss to Knopf across the 30, and he is game tackled at the 33-yard line by a host of PLU defenders. Brad Christensen is there, along with Arnold at 47-6 in favor of the Loops. Foreman comes wide left, Woodward to the right, and the backs are in the eye. Tight end Cockett is strong left. On second down, Davis fakes the pitch, rolling to his right, and he is caught and dragged down inside the 20-yard line. Is that Jason Teal again? Jason Teal. I think it was Josh Arnold. Was it Arnold 90 instead of 92? So Josh Arnold with the sack all the way back inside the 20 at the half. David sacked 3 times for minus 33 yards. The fourth one so far this afternoon going for 14. So 4 sacks, minus 47 yards for the Loop defense. This is really PLU speed defense. Only one defensive lineman, Teal. The rest are linebackers and DBs, and it's a pitch on the screen over to the right side to Butterfield. He makes the catch and gets back to the line of scrimmage, and Jason Teal is in on the tackle. Hookers and DBs, and maybe only 1 or 2 defensive linemen, and that time it worked to perfection, and it forces the punt for Scott back at his 5-yard line awaiting the snap. Barnett and Waddell are back awaiting the return. He stutter-stepped on the punt, still got it off, and it bounces along the far sideline at the 47-yard line of Eastern Oregon, and PLU will take over an excellent field position. And Scott having all sorts of trouble with the punting game here this afternoon for the Mountaineers. And Wilson Christensen, who incidentally is a PLU grad from 1961, has got to be swallowing hard and holding his breath every time that ball is punted. Scott having some trouble that time, just screwed up his steps and balled it a little, but ended up getting a 28-yarder off. So Wickley brings the offense back onto the field, and they'll have it first and 10, hash mark left side from the Mountaineer 47-yard line, moving left to right, trips to the right side of the field, one setback behind the quarterback, blitz coming, quick throw to Barnett in the near sideline, has it across the 45 and tripped up there, and the linebacker in on the tackle. That's Scott Ross in the near sideline to Barnett, who gets it forward for a couple, so it will bring up second down and 8. This time ball sits at the hash mark right side, just across the 45-yard line, shy of the 44. And Wickley will operate from the shotgun. Barnett in the backfield along with Barber and 2 receivers left and right. Tane comes to the near side. Long snap count, Wickley looking, has some time throwing. He's looking for his tight end, makes the catch up near the first down marker, which is the 37-yard line, and that's Pilon making his first catch of the season. So Cale Pilon, the tight end, 6'2", 200-pounder out of Vancouver. Big play call selection from the sideline, and now he brings the offensive unit up to the line of scrimmage. Ball resting hash mark left side at the 36-yard line of Eastern Oregon. Barber shifts in the backfield, toss sweep to the near side. This is Barnett, steps up, has a block across the 30, looking for the end zone. He's got the 10, 5, touchdown, PLU. Fourth touchdown of the afternoon for Chad Barnett, and that mega play by the Loops brought to you by Mega Foods. Mega Foods at South 72nd and Hosmer, just off I-5, open 24 hours a day.
And that time the quick pitch is a hallmark play of PLU football, and that time it was run to perfection. That time Aaron Leonard with a nice block on about the 20-yard line that really sprung Barnett and allowed him just to use his sheer speed to outrun the defender. That time 36 yards for Barnett, and another 6 points.
And now the extra point off the foot of Jamie Thomas out of the hold of Carl Hoseth at the 10-yard line. If they're successful, will give the Loops a 44-6 lead. They have had one go wide, and this one is blocked. It's loose, picked up by Thomas, and he's going to be blocked down at the 10, although he was looking for somebody to throw the football to. But Carl Hoseth had gone the other way, and so the extra point attempt is blocked, and so they don't get the 44th point. And at the 4:21 mark of the quarter, our score, Pacific Lutheran 43, Eastern Oregon 6. You're listening to Loop Football in the third quarter, and the PLU on top 43-6 following Chad Barnett's 4th touchdown of the afternoon, his second on the ground. And the kickoff by Foreman is taken at his 1, up to the 20 and dragged down by J.D. Seidel across the 20 to the 24-yard line. So Eastern Oregon will start from their 23, hash mark left side, trailing 43-6. And Davis brings the offensive unit back onto the field, and I imagine we're going to be seeing a lot more of the PLU reserve defenders, although most of the starters are still in the ball game to start this drive. That was a tip ball, tipped at the line of scrimmage and intercepted by Ruby, and PLU was not able to capitalize on that one. One of the few mistakes that Eastern has made that PLU has not capitalized on. Davis back to pass, looking far sideline, catch made by Foreman at the 25, up to the 30, and tightropes his way up near the first down marker. PLU puts the ball in the end zone. The little plastic footballs begin to fly up into the stands. They went out of bounds, that stopped the clock. Mendoza comes wide left, ball resting hash mark right side, just shy of their own 31. Eastern Oregon moving right to left. A wing to the left behind the tight end. They give it to the lone setback Butterfield, straight upfield, powers his way across the 35 to the 36 for the first down. They needed 3 and he picked up 5. Comes out of the huddle for the Mountaineers. He'll come wide left. To the wide side of the field. Woodward is to the short side, the right side, a wing to the right, and Davis out of the shotgun. Actually, there were double wings on the formation. He's back to pass, getting pressure, throws over the middle, off the fingertips of Butterfield. Had it momentarily with a defender on him. Benedict from behind, sideline with the linebacker chasing him.
He had a step on Benedict, like you said, but ball hit him in a bad spot, I guess, right on the hands. Probably a ball that Butterfield should have caught.
Incomplete, stops the clock at the 3:33 mark. Second down and 10, out of the shotgun. Back to pass, Davis looking for Butterfield. He is hit and bounces off the defender. Still on his feet, heading upfield. Flag flies and dropped at the 28-yard line. I believe that was Albert Jackson, either Jackson or Winder, who made the hit. It was Jackson, and Jackson was able to get back on his feet and chase him down again, make the stop. But he hit him immediately. After he made the catch, Butterfield began to head upfield, and Jackson came flying in and hit him, but Butterfield bounced off of him. And we have a holding call, meanwhile, against Eastern Oregon. That's for a first down.
So it ends up being a 21-yard penalty.
So it is now second down and 31 for Eastern at their own 15. Ball resting between the hashes, so Davis will operate out of the shotgun with receivers left and right. Snap into the up back. Butterfield hits a wall at the line of scrimmage. In fact, I think he ran into one of his own players first before Jason Teal wrapped him up.
I think that plays for Seattle faces every week, and I'm sure, Teal having the accolades coming into the season, teams know about him and run away from him or double team him.
So now it is third and 31 from their 15-yard line. Again from the shotgun, takes the snap. It was low. He's able to get it up. Now he throws it down middle. Got a receiver streaking downfield off his fingertips. Did he hold on? No, he did not. It's incomplete at the PLU 45-yard line. That was George Mendoza, who had a step on the defender. Not bad pass either for Davis.
Davis has impressed me. The last 2 balls, I think, should have been caught. That time Mendoza, like you said, had a step on the defender and just couldn't bring it in about the 50-yard line.
Trevor White is going to drop back deep along with Ted Riddell at the midfield stripe, awaiting the punt from Scott, who is on his goal line. It's a bad snap again, but this time he's able to pick it up on a bounce. It's short line drive, drops by Riddell, and a scramble for it. I think Eastern Oregon has picked it up. They indeed have, and they will have it at their own 42-yard line. And again, hit him in a bad spot. Right in the numbers, and he could not hold on, and it bounced forward. And from his knees, he was trying to corral it, but somebody came crashing in and got to the football first. Didn't see who picked it up, but they break for the Mountaineers as they pick up about 25 yards on the punt play.
I think it was Brad White, number 17, that ended up recovering the fumble. But, we've been kind of ragging on Scholar there. That time he made a nice play and bringing that ball in on the snap that was low, getting the punt off, and then Riddell had trouble with his hands.
Now some confusion as Butterfield late getting off the field. They bring another receiver into the backfield. He'll line up next to Davis out of the shotgun. They may not have much time. They're going to get this play off. They do snap it back to Davis. He has some time in the pocket, throwing over the middle. It's up for grabs and almost intercepted. Riddell, trying to redeem himself, had a hand on it. He tipped it up, and Benedict and Trevor White, among others, in the area for PLU, trying to get to the deflect time. Like you said, it just went up in the air, bobbled around a couple times and fell to the turf, but nearly an interception for the Lutes. 2 minutes, 6 seconds left here in the third quarter. PLU 43, Eastern Oregon 6. It's 2nd and 10 for the Mountaineers from their own 42-yard line. Backs are split behind the quarterback. Davis back to pass. Again has time hit as he throws, though, and it's incomplete. Intended for a receiver up near midfield, but it bounced 2 yards in front of him, and stopped 10 in the second, although a couple balls that maybe should have been caught here. So it's now 3rd and 10 from their own 42. And again, under center, Davis with 2 backs split, offset to the right. Will drop back, 3-step drop, looking, throwing one up high down the near sideline, looking for a receiver. Corbin, he juggled it at the 30-yard line, incomplete. Another one that most likely could have been caught. Scott Larson on the coverage for PLU along with Gibbons. And Foreman is very unhappy with himself, kind of slouching and running off the field. Obviously disappointed with his effort in that play, although, gosh, I mean, Davis has thrown some balls that, the last 3 balls that should have been caught, and catch them, and who knows what would happen. And the most exciting part of the afternoon so far, the punting game. And here's Scott again. This time it's back. And again, good pressure by Gibbons. It's a high snap, and this time fair catch called for by Riddell. He makes it at the 32-yard line, so PLU will take over, and looks like we're starting to see some of those reserves. And here comes Carl Hosef, and he will take over at quarterback for the Lutes with 1:47 to go here in the quarter. And PLU on top by a score. Upton is in the backfield. Coy Beret will come wide right. Reckwa also split along with Turgeon behind the quarterback. And double tight end strong left and right for Carl Hosef on 1st and 10 from their own 32. Hash mark left side. PLU moving left to right. Long snap count by Hosef. He'll hand off to Turgeon. Left side has a hole, and then they closed in a hurry as he got up to the 35 for a gain of 3. And on the tackle for third quarter, Reckwa will come wide right, and again the backs are split with double tight end strong left and right. 2nd down and 5 for the Lutes. Hosef under center. Again, a long snap, toss sweep on the pitch to the left side. This is Coy Beret, and Beret gets up to a 38, and he'll be about 3 yards shy of the. He's just a freshman out of Puyallup, redshirt freshman. Coy Beret will come wide right, and Weekly, I should say not Weekly, but Carl Hosef will operate out of the shotgun. The backs are split, again double tight ends with one receiver left and one right. On 3rd down and 3, the blitz look. The Lutes pick it up. Hosef throws. It's complete for a 1st down, and he caught it on the knee, and that is, man, we just talked about Eric Burkett, and he has the 1st down for the Lutes up to the 44-yard line. And another 4 set of downs for the PLU coming up, and he had to go down to a knee that time to make the catch. Now he had some room to run with the football, but PLU will take the 1st down nonetheless. Hash mark right side. And they will not get another playoff before the end of the quarter, as that is the end of 3 with our score. Pacific Lutheran. Okay, Kathy, the Coke and the Old Country Buffet we didn't get a chance to play. We'll save those, and maybe it's on top as we have changed direction here for PLU. They'll be moving right to left in the 4th quarter, and Carl Hosef making his first completion of the 1993 season. He picks up the 1st down, and he sends 2 receivers wide left, Eland and Reckwa, and the backs are split offset to the left, Beret and Turgeon, as he operates under center on 1st down from his own 44-yard line. And he'll hand off to Turgeon, the fullback. Upfield has the midfield spot into Eastern Territory to the 45, and a flag down as well. We may have a holding call coming up against PLU as the officials will back hopefully before the season is over. Elon will come wide left, 2 receivers go right, and Weekly, or I should say Hosef under center on what is now 1st down and 12 following the penalty. They're back at their own 41-yard line. Ball resting between the hashes. Backs are split offset to the right side. Weekly, option play to the near sideline, pitches back to Reckwa. He's going to be dragged down from behind, way back, and a flag comes late. Looks like a face mask coming up against so often a penalty. PLU gets it 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Hash mark left side inside Eastern Oregon territory. Back split behind Joseph. Bray is the receiver left. Now he goes in motion through the formation. Taps the quarterback as he makes his way. Toss sweep right side. This is Requa. He's hemmed in the backfield and dropped back at the PLU 48-yard line. So they'll lose 4.
They should. They're looking to get a few more points on this. A few more points in this. What has been to this point a very one-sided ball game.
So following the loss, the Woods face with 2nd and 14 from their own 48, hash mark right side. Sept with Requa in motion through the formation from the far to the near side. Handoff to Turgeon, the fullback, bounces off one defender across the midfield stride back near the original line of scrimmage before he's gaining a tackle. There's everybody jumping on the pile that time for Eastern Oregon. Someone came over the top. Lutheran Brotherhood agent. So PLU on 3rd and 10 from the 48-yard line. And Sept back in the shotgun with 2 backs in the backfield with him. Takes the snap. Here comes the pressure. Steps up throwing. And he throws short to his intended receiver. And a flag comes in late. Peland was the intended receiver at the Eastern Oregon 48. And by the reaction of the DB for the Mountaineers, Ken Strickler, this is going to be a penalty against Eastern Oregon State crew and the second team offense trying to put some points on the board. Sept walks the team up to the line of scrimmage, and the backs are split, double tight ends with a wing to the right side. Again, blitz look coming from Eastern Oregon, and the toss sweep to the right side. Requa steps in front of the tackle and gets hammered as he pushes the pile forward up near the 35. A gain of 3 on the play. It'll bring it. Corey Bray will check out. Reminder to state DJ Seidel on the carry for the Roots. Turgeon on the carry for the Roots. And it's 3rd down and 5 for PLU. They need to get across the 20. Up in the press box, relaying that down to the sideline. Requa will come wide to the short side of the field, the left side. One receiver right. Out of the shotgun, Sept backpedaling, has time, throws over the middle, and he throws to Peland. Does he make the catch? He does for a 1st down up at the 22. Diving catch made by the PLU tight end. PLU defensive secondary. It's 4 new starters after 4 seniors graduated off the team last year. Well, the tight ends, the 2 starters this year are new because Doug Burton and Kevin England are no longer with the team after their senior seasons last year. So they're bringing in some new receivers as well, placed into the starting rotation. Under center, Sept, handoff Turgeon right side, drags a defender forward across the 20. He had a lineman with a hold of his shirt and he was pulling him forward.
Nice hard rushing that time by Turgeon.
Well, this has been a very long time-consuming drive for PLU. They haven't picked up big chunks of yardage, but they have kept the ball moving forward with 1st downs under the direction of Carl Sept. 2 back split offset behind quarterback. 2 receivers wide right. Option play. Pitch back to Seidel. Seidel with the defenders beating down on him at the 25 will be dropped. And a loss in the play of about 4. Just back outside the 12. Another center for the Roots. Of course, Brian Flatham, a senior in his final year. One of those 2 will take over next season. And they're certainly getting the experience of playing here in game action this afternoon in the second half against Eastern Oregon. 2 receivers come left on 3rd and 12. Man in motion, Requa toward the formation. Here comes the pressure, and Sept gets away, steps up, throws, and this is incomplete. Intended for Requa with a defender all over him. The linebacker, Matt Strong. It's incomplete, and it now is
4 minutes 47 to play in the 4th quarter. So it's been about an 8-minute drive so far for this second team offense.
So 4th down and 12. They need to get inside the 13 for a 1st down. Sept under center has Peland and Requa wide left, and 2 back split offset to the right side. 4 men on the defensive front. Toss sweep, pitch. It's dropped loose on the ground. Picked up by Eastern Oregon on the fumble. Intended for Seidel on the pitch to the left side, and he could never get a handle on that football, and he lost control. It rolled at the back of one defender and was picked up by another, and so Eastern Oregon will take over Davis and his offense back onto the field. 6-foot, 195-pound freshman from Nampa, Idaho, throwing down the deep middle of the field, has a receiver in and out of his hands at the PLU 40. That is the 4th time Davis has put the ball on the money, and the receiver has dropped the football. And I think that was Mendoza.
They had the balls that were going in and out of the hands of intended receivers, is trying some new ones. That time Hannibal not really making the most of his opportunity, as that was definitely a ball that should have been caught.
So 2nd and 10, the clock stops with the incompletion with 8:45 to go. Out of the shotgun, Davis over the middle to his big tight end, has it at the 30, and he's dropped across the 30 at the 32-yard line. And the tackle is made by John Toon as soon as he makes the catch. It is a gain of about 5, so it'll bring up 3rd and a long 5 for the Mountaineers. Woodward will come wide right. Two backs split behind the quarterback. Crockett standing up, tight end, strong right. On 3rd down, Davis look right, comes back left, throws, and a great defensive play at the last second. Timing it perfectly, reaching in and knocking the ball in, so everybody grab the edge of your seat and watch out. Scott will wait for the football inside his 20, and it is Trevor White and Ted Riddell back at the 30-yard line, and a bad snap. Actually, we have a new punter in the ball game for Eastern Oregon, and it's Ulrich, who is usually the place kicker, but we have a whistle on the play. Even that snap from center was a little off the mark, and we have delay a game procedure, actually, is the call against the Mountaineers. 43-6 our score. Pacific Lutheran on top as they look for their first win of the 93 season following last week's season opening tie with Linfield. And so with 8:01 to go, Ulrich back inside. He is 15 following the 5-yard penalty. Snap is back, gets the kick off. It's a high kick, and this is going to be Riddell backpedaling to his 31. Behind the block of White, gets back to the 35, and then he's hit and dropped there. Other games this week in the CFA, Southern Oregon's at Central Washington, Eastern Oregon at Pacific. I should say Eastern Oregon at Pacific Lutheran. Puget Sound at Lewis U Coaches Hall. This victory certainly won't hurt their standing. And depending on what teams in front of them do, they may even climb up a bit. New quarterback for the Lutz. A toss sweep to the right side. The Red Club breaks up field up near the 35-yard line, which is the line of scrimmage, so he gets back to the line. And that is his as Ben Hunt out of Bellevue, a redshirt freshman, gets his first opportunity as Redclaw takes the toss sweep around the right side. So Hunt, with his first game action in a PLU uniform, looks to the sideline. Now, interesting here is you have Hoseth and Weekly both on the sideline. Which one is signaling in the play calls to Hunt? Brings the offense up to the line of scrimmage with 7:11 left, and PLU comfortably on top. Toss sweep on the option to Seidel, and he's hit back at the 30. They'll lose 5 on the play. As Mitchell, the linebacker, CFA, defensive tackle, still in the lineup. So it's 3rd down and 15 for PLU. Hunt out of the shotgun, takes the snap, getting some pressure, rolling to his right, going on the run to Seidel to Recline. He's hit back at the 22-yard line, so PLU in third. 3 plays from the line of scrimmage, went backwards, about 15 yards. They're going to mark him down at the 18, so they lose 12 on that series, and they will have to punt the football away. Now, Mark Weekly is the regular punter for PLU. I would doubt that they would send him in this situation late in the ballgame with the game well in hand. There's no reason to risk injury to their starting quarterback, and in fact, Jamie Thomas will do the punting as he's inside his 10-yard line to await the snap. And one safety back for Eastern Oregon inside his own 35. That's Knopf. Bad snap. Picked up by Thomas. Looked to throw the ball. Instead, he'll have to eat it at the 13-yard line. And the punting game this afternoon has been a carnival of errors for the most part, Eastern Oregon. But PLU has had a couple of problems with their kicking game here this afternoon as well. And Jimmy Thomas gets tackled back at the 13-yard line. So Eastern Oregon will have the ball with 5:40 to go in excellent field position.
Well, that snap, Tom, really didn't look like it
comfortably in hand with 5:40 to go. And so Davis and the offense for Eastern Oregon will look to salvage something here in the second half. Hopefully putting the ball in the end zone. He's operating out of the eye with receivers left and right, tight end strong right. And he'll pitch it back. It's a reverse, and Foreman is dropped back at the 25-yard line. PLU not buying that one. And the tackle by Mark Leaf, the linebacker out of Cascade, Idaho. Sophomore, 6'3", 215-pounder, stayed at home, played his position, and he dropped Foreman back at the 25.
And he got the handoff, and half a second later was met by Leaf for the big loss.
So two receivers left and right, and back to pass. Davis going to lob one down the near sideline, caught but out of bounds, so it's incomplete. Intended for Woodward. He did make the catch, but he was out of bounds when he caught the football. Defensively for PLU on the coverage. Clock stops with the incompletion. 4:58 to go here in the contest. PLU with a 43-6 lead. And the play now 3rd and 22. Davis dropping back, flag. We're going to bring this one back no matter what happens. They throw into the end zone. It's intercepted by the Lutz. No, he didn't have possession. It hit the ground. Who comes out of the pile with it, arguing that he did indeed make the catch, was Van Sleitenhorst, but to no avail.
Cab for the Mountaineers.
There was a motion penalty. PLU declines it. So 4th down and 22. They need to get inside the 4 for a first down. Davis brings the offense up to the line of scrimmage with one setback behind him, and receivers left and right, double tight end formation, strong left and right on 4th and long. Takes the snap, dropping back, has some time, looks. Now he'll sprint out to the left, still looking. Now he's getting pressure from Leak, gets away from Leak. He's going to run the football, looking for the first down, and he's knocked out of bounds, and a flag comes in late up near the 12-yard line where he was tackled. And either maybe a clip possibly, or maybe a late hit against PLU. This will be an interesting call as Alexander. For PLU. He has two backs behind him, split and offset to the left, two receivers. And on the option play, it's a busted play. He's trying to break free. In fact, going the wrong way, trying to get around the pressure. Goes all the way back to the 5. They'll lose 7 to Poulon at tight end, and Burkett check back in. 3rd down and make it 16. They need to get out across the 18 for a first down. Requa in motion toward the formation. It's inside handoff to Requa. He got it from Seidel and goes up near the 10-yard line, so he'll get about 4 on the play. The handoff was initially to Seidel from Hunt, and then he gave it to Requa, the man in motion coming toward the formation, and he got 4 on the play, but it's not enough. Brings up 4th down and 12, and once again PLU is going to have to punt the football away. And hold on, folks. And I think Mark Weekly's back in to punt the football out of his end zone, so they're going to bring him in at least to punt the football away. And Knopf is back at the 48-yard line, his own 48. Right below us, awaiting the football. Snap is back high. Weekly takes it down, gets the kick off. It's a short kick. It's going to take a PLU bounce, though, upfield toward the midfield stripe. It'll bounce across the 50 to the 48-yard line, and that's where PLU will down it. So not a picture-perfect punt, but Coach Frosty Western gives it a thumbs up to Mark Weekly, who makes his way to the sideline. 2:33 to go in our contest. We'll take another timeout with our score, PLU 43, Eastern Oregon 6. You're listening to Luke Football on 1180 KLAY. Mark left side, two receivers come wide right, a slot inside of Woodward on first down. Davis drops back, throws, pass to Woodward, caught. It's a little swinging gate play. The ball is loose, and who got it? There's a scramble for it, and I think Butterfield may have come back and covered the football for the Mountaineers. 43 hash mark right side. Davis out of the shotgun, barking out the signals, has receivers left and right on the wing to the right side, takes the snap, looking down the right side, throws, it's deflected high into the air by Arnold and then goes incomplete. So time is running out on the Eastern offense if they're going to put more than 6 points on the board here this afternoon. Out of the shotgun, Davis. Looking downfield, throwing to the far sideline. Did he catch it? No, he did catch it, but he caught it out of bounds. He was falling out as he made the grab, so it's an incomplete pass. And the receiver on the clock, 4th down and 13 coming up for the Mountaineers of Eastern Oregon. And if they're to get any more points on the board here this afternoon, they're going to have to pick up the first down. Davis out of the shotgun with Burkett wide right, takes the snap, drops back, getting pressure from both ends, steps up in the pocket, throwing, looking for the end zone, has the receiver open, touchdown! Todd Hannaford, who dropped one moments ago, just one.
Well, Hannaford, like you said, I'm not sure if it was this series, I think it was last series.
They give them their 13th point and close the gap to 30. The snap, the kick is on its way. Plenty of leg behind this one, and it is good. And with 47 seconds left, Eastern Oregon has their second touchdown of the afternoon. It's Pacific Lutheran 43. And the Mountaineers 13. You're listening to Loop Football on 1180 KLAY. Lakeside kick attempt, though. It's bouncing high in the air and goes out of bounds. So it's into the PLU bench across the Eastern Oregon 45 to the 46, which means the flag comes out. They don't have it, but we'll see more of that coming up later on in the season. So Hunt, with his best field position as a quarterback for PLU at the 48-yard line of Eastern Oregon on first down, and he'll hand it off. And it's loose on the ground. It's recovered by PLU back at the midfield stripe, but Hunt and the ball carrier were both hit.
210 was at the bottom of the pile, wrestling with him to get it. Sarkis ended up with it, but 3-yard loss nonetheless.
24 seconds left in the game on second down and 13 following the loss. Hunt is back to throw, rolling to the right. Throw, he's got a receiver downfield who tripped, and it goes over his head. Well covered on the play with Seidel. Incomplete down at the 25-yard line. Hunt brings the offense up to the line of scrimmage. Everybody in close. Toss sweep right side to Rekwa, trying to get to the corner, and he battles his way up near the original line of scrimmage. He'll be about a yard shy of that as he gets to the 48-yard line. It'll be 4th down, and the clock running out here. We won't get another playoff as we have come to the end of our game with our final score. The Lukes 43, Eastern Oregon 13. We'll be back with the post-game show, including our selection of the PLU Mega Foods Mega Player of the Game. It's all coming up. Stay with us. You're listening to Loop Football on 1180 KLAY.